Alright, get this. The moon is out. It's super bright. Like really, really bright. You could probably read a book out there. And who's sneaking around? Bigfoot and Yeti. Yes, the Bigfoot and Yeti. They're crawling on their bellies in the Nevada desert. Which, let me tell you, is not easy when you're covered in that much fur. Sand gets everywhere. Bigfoot, he's a nervous wreck. His big furry hands are shaking. He keeps looking over his shoulder, expecting to see, I don't know, a searchlight? A guard? Maybe a tumbleweed with a security badge? He's sweating, which is just making the sand stick even more. It's a whole situation. Yeti, on the other hand, is having the time of his life. He thinks this is hilarious. He's got this huge, goofy grin on his face. You know the one. He keeps trying to do a cool army crawl, but he's just wiggling like a giant furry caterpillar. He whispers to Bigfoot, "Isn't this great? It's like a spy movie." Bigfoot just shushes him, but you can't shush Yeti. It's impossible. He's too excited. He pops his head up from behind a cactus, which by the way has huge needles. He doesn't even notice. He's just looking at the big fence around Area 51 like it's the entrance to a theme park. Total opposite vibes from these two. So they get to the fence. It's tall, it's electric, it has signs everywhere. Do not enter. Restricted area. We're not kidding. Go away. Bigfoot is reading every single one. He's pointing. He's whispering, "Yeti, look, it says trespassers will be vaporized." Vaporized. That doesn't sound good. He's tracing the letters with his finger. He's practically ready to turn around and go back to the forest. He'd rather face 1,000 tourists with cameras than one sign about vaporization. He's starting to think this whole adventure was a terrible, terrible idea. He misses his quiet cave. But Yeti, he just laughs. A big booming laugh that echoes in the desert night. Bigfoot nearly jumps out of his fur. "Shh," he says, panicking. Yeti just pats the fence. Vaporized? Nah, they just say that to scare people. It's marketing. He pulls out a giant pair of bolt cutters from somewhere. I don't know where he was hiding them, don't ask. He winks at Bigfoot and says, "Relax, buddy. I saw this in a cartoon once. It's totally safe." He gets ready to snip the wire, humming a little tune to himself, completely carefree. Bigfoot just closes his eyes and hopes for the best. Okay, so snip. Yeti cuts the wire, but instead of a silent opening, a huge spark flies out. It's like a firework, and then a loud voice from a speaker blares, "Warning, fence breach in Sector G." Bigfoot freezes. His eyes are wide, so wide, he looks like he just saw his own reflection for the first time. He turns to Yeti, who is just standing there holding the smoking bolt cutters with that same silly grin. "Oops," Yeti says, shrugging. "My bad. I thought that wire was the non-sparky kind." Bigfoot just face palms. A big, furry face palm. It's the loudest face palm you've ever heard. They have to move. Fast. They scramble through the hole in the fence. Now they're inside. It's all hangars and weird buildings. And guards. Lots of guards. Bigfoot is trying to be stealthy. He's tiptoeing. You know, a giant 8-foot-tall creature tiptoeing. It's not very effective. He's trying to hide behind things, but he's too big. He tries to hide behind a trash can. Doesn't work. He tries to hide behind a flagpole. Definitely doesn't work. He looks like a furry telephone pole trying to blend in. The guards are walking by, thankfully looking the other way for now. Yeti isn't helping. Not at all. He sees a golf cart parked nearby. One of those security golf carts. His eyes light up. He whispers, "Bigfoot, look, a tiny car." Before Bigfoot can stop him, Yeti jumps in. He starts pressing all the buttons. The horn goes off. Beep, beep, beep. It's so loud. Then the siren starts. Woo, woo, woo. The lights on top start flashing red and blue. It's a party on wheels. Bigfoot is now trying to hide behind his own hands, which is also not working. He's mouthing "no, no, no, no" over and over again. Guards start shouting. What's that noise? Over there. Bigfoot has to think fast. He yanks Yeti out of the golf cart just as the guards round the corner. He pulls Yeti behind a massive satellite dish. They're squished together, holding their breath. The guards run right past them, heading for the noisy golf cart. Bigfoot is shaking his head. He points a finger at Yeti. "No, more. Buttons," he whispers, very seriously. Yeti just gives him a thumbs up and whispers back, "Got it. No more fun buttons. Only serious buttons from now on." Bigfoot does not look reassured. Somehow they make it inside one of the main hangars. It is wild in there. I mean, totally insane. There are things floating in big glass tubes, green goo, weird sparkly rocks, a sock with 6 toes. You know, the usual top secret stuff. And in the middle of the room is a huge, shiny, silver spaceship. It looks just like the ones you see in old movies. It has a ramp coming down, just inviting them in. Bigfoot is hesitant. He's looking at the 6-toed sock, deeply concerned. "Yeti, I don't know about this. That sock is freaking me out." But Yeti is already halfway up the ramp. He's waving his arms. "Come on, this is the good part. He's bouncing on his toes, which makes the whole metal ramp shake. It's a miracle they haven't been caught yet. Bigfoot sighs. A big, heavy sigh that says, I have made poor life choices. He follows Yeti up the ramp and into the spaceship. The inside is even crazier. It's one giant room filled with chairs that look like eggs and a dashboard covered, and I mean covered in buttons. Big red buttons, small blue buttons, shiny green buttons that glow. It's a button paradise. This is where the argument starts. Yeti, of course, wants to press everything. His fingers are twitching. Ooh, what does this one do? He says, reaching for a big, flashing red button. Bigfoot slaps his hand away. No, don't touch that. Red always means bad. It probably makes the ship self-destruct. Yeti pouts, but it's so shiny. Maybe it just orders a pizza. He points to another button, a swirly purple one. What about this one? It looks friendly. It probably plays music. He's a button optimist. Bigfoot is a button pessimist. He's pointing at a calm, boring gray button. We should press this one. It looks safe. It probably just turns on the lights. Yeti scoffs. Boring. We didn't sneak into Area 51 to be safe and boring. We came for adventure. They start bickering back and forth. Pizza button. No, self-destruct. Music button. No, emergency airlock. Their hushed whispers get louder and louder. They are so focused on the buttons, they don't notice a shadow moving in the corner of the cockpit. They are about to get a very big surprise. So in the middle of their fight, it's my turn to press a button. You'll get us vaporized. Yeti's elbow accidentally bumps a big yellow triangular button. It wasn't even one they were arguing about. It was a total accident. The ship goes nuts. I'm talking full-on chaos. Alarms start blaring. Loud alarms. Red lights flash everywhere. A robotic voice says, intruder alert. Intruder alert. Initiating alien containment protocol. Bigfoot looks at Yeti. Yeti looks at Bigfoot. Then he just shrugs and says, well, at least we know what that one does. Suddenly, a little door on the side of the cockpit slides open. Whoosh. And out walks a little alien. It's not scary at all. It's small, green, and has these huge, confused-looking eyes. It's holding what looks like a space juice box. It takes one look at the giant furry Bigfoot and the giant furry Yeti, and its three little antennas droop. The alien just blinks. It seems less scared and more annoyed, like they just interrupted his favorite TV show. He tilts his head and makes a little confused chirping sound. Bigfoot and Yeti just stare back. They're frozen. The alarms are still going crazy. Lights are flashing. The alien takes a slow sip from its juice box. Then, the hangar doors start to open. They can hear guards shouting outside, getting closer. This is it. They're caught. Bigfoot grabs Yeti's arm. We have to go. Now. They turn to run, but not before Yeti, in a moment of pure genius or pure craziness, I can't decide, grabs a weird-looking helmet from the dashboard. It's got all these wires and lights on it. He just puts it on his head. They scramble down the ramp, past the confused little alien, and out of the hangar. They run through the desert, a blur of brown and white fur. The helmet on Yeti's head is blinking and making little beeping noises. They dive through the hole in the fence just as searchlights sweep across the area. They made it. They actually made it. As they run off into the night, Bigfoot pants, never again, Yeti, never again. Yeti, adjusting his new alien helmet, just grins and says, so next week the Bermuda Triangle? Bigfoot just groans. What a night.